welcome to the pull list for July 31st, 2013, presented by longboxradio.com. It's not going to be very long. Pull list this week, I don't have much to talk about, and there's a game of Settlers Catan waiting for me in the next room, so throwing it together real quick here for you. But this week from DC Comics, we have Batman Animal 2. The first one from last year is one that brought Freeze into the New 52 Batman mythos. This one, I'm not sure what's going on. It kind of snuck up on me. I can't believe it's been 2 years already. So looking forward to that one all the same. Of course, from Scott Snyder. Because I didn't pick it up, and I only had three books to pick up this week or whatever, I did pick up Justice League of America number 6, which is the second part of the Trinity War story. I think it jumps back to Justice League, or it could go to Justice League Dark. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, I guess I'll pick them up now. I said I was going to pick it up in trade, but I guess that's not happening. So here it is, all the same. See what's going on with that from Jeff Johns. Going over to Marvel, we have Daredevil. This is from Mark Waid, of course, and from the looks of things, didn't they have digital copies in Daredevil? Now suddenly they don't? That's strange. Anyway, great book all the same. Check it out. Starting off kind of like a new arc here after, of course, Bullseye bit the dust recently. And then something with a digital code would be Guardians of the Galaxy, and this is number 5, coming to us from Dennis Michelli, of course. Really cool book. We have, was it Angela? Not too familiar with the character, honestly, but that's why I picked up the book. I'm going to find out. It's a learning experience. So that is it. 4 books for this week. If you want more comic book talk, we did do an LBR on the weekend. Me and Rob did anyways. Talked about the new movie, The Wolverine, which we both kind of dug. Huge improvement over the previous Wolverine effort, being Origins. Definitely recommend you check it out. I also checked out last night, as did Rob, separately again. We don't watch things together. That would be Flashpoint Paradox, which is the new DC animated flick, which I really dug. I really like Flashpoint. If you didn't like Flashpoint, not sure how into it you're going to be. If you're a Flash fan, though, if you just like the DC Universe, if you like alternate universe stuff, it's definitely worth checking out. I think really capture what it was about. Doesn't go too deeply into the characters that I found really interesting from that. Like Batman, they kind of touch upon. They don't go into the other characters in his universe, but they do show his origin where Martha goes nuts and becomes the Joker of that universe and cool stuff. They do a really good job of capturing violence in the DC animated things, much in the way that the comic books kind of convey it, where it's when it's named characters, the characters you're used to seeing week in, week out, when something happens to them, like when Aquaman, gets his arm blown off, or Batman shoots Black Manta in the face. This is all spoilers, but stuff from a comic book from 3 years ago. It feels very violent and quick, and like a Michael Mann movie. Like, it doesn't slow down. There's no slow-mo and camera pans in and it's all sad. No, it happens. Let's move on. So I really dug it. We'll talk probably more about that on the next podcast, which will be number 49 sometime soon. You can also check Mike Haynes on the Panels of Awesome. And one last thing to talk about this week. Digital codes. I always post them after the episodes. To my understanding, some people wait for the episode to be posted and jump right to the end. I don't want to alienate those people. I definitely want to still put the codes at the end. But sometimes I do get 2 to 4 codes. So what I'm going to do is randomly, certain books are just going to have their code pop up in the middle of the episode. So for example, if I was doing it with Guardians of the Galaxy, be like, hey, Guardians of the Galaxy this week, boop, TMM, whatever, the code, and then there'll be a few at the end of the episode as well. So therefore, if you're watching the video, you're going to see it pop up. If you're still scanning through the video, you can find it. I mean, what else am I going to do? Aside from doing like an email me in, and I'll send you the code via email or something like that, which, I mean, might be the case someday. But as of this week, I'm just going to put the Guardians of the Galaxy code at the end. If you don't get it, like I said, next week, more Marvel books. I'm going to start putting some of them in the middle of the video, some of them at the very end, so hopefully everybody's a little happier that way. As for a room tour, I'm going to clean up the stuff you can't see on screen right now and then do something for you, because apparently this looks kind of interesting to some people, so we'll do that. So thanks again for watching. We'll talk to you again next week.